All right, blueprints again. Here we go. Just gonna boot it up here real quick. And don't you just love water? I love water. Water is good. Okay. Let's see here. Where did we leave off? Here we are, day 2, going on to day 3. And I've got my notepad here, so day 3, I'm just writing this down. Alright. Continue. Day 3. I wonder if there's like a limit to how many days there are. So what happens if I get to what happens if I get to the last day and I haven't done it yet? Do I just have to restart the whole thing? Were these birds here before? I don't remember these birds being here before. I really do not. Okay, that's the same. So let's get started here. Floor plan? Yeah, okay. We kind of want a room that gives us a bunch of options. This doesn't do anything for me. This does. So I guess if we get a key from here, now we come back through here. Ooh. This is still the start, so it would be best to... Actually, it'd be best to get the den, because that also has the same entrances and exits. Or that also has the same number of exits. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait a second. Have I been ignoring those paintings the whole time? Oh, shoot. Wait, the den has a rook in it. Did I say that the last time we came in here? No! The last time we came in here, the den had a... Wait, that is the den, right? No, the den is in front of us. Nook. Nook, nook, nook. Yes, it had a chest rook the last time we went in there. Just to be careful, though, let's go in here again, just in case. Okay. So... Nook. Painting with bridge. Painting with upright wed lady. I think that should be all that's important in here. Do we want to go in here first, or do we want to get rid of, or do we want to handle this room first? Let's go for the bedroom. So that, yeah, that it doesn't, that just gives you all the steps you need, or that just basically doesn't count when you're passing through it, then, which also means we should probably look around inside of this room. Let's see. This is the door we've been coming in through, but yeah, tipped over hat, chest pawn. This time it's a hand holding a crowbar. Bedroom painting with hand crowbar. And let's see, still the same lady. There's also a bead hand, or painting with praying hands and beads. Alright. Let's see what's in here. We would need it to be this room for it to connect. Yeah, let's say that it's a spare room. Alright. So then, yeah, okay, so coming through here, there's a large tree, den, painting with tree. Painting with open safety pin. Painting with open safety pin. Large clock, that's the same, so get this gem here. I think everything else in here is the same. In fact, I'm quite certain it is. So let's see here. Walking 4 items. This would be very helpful. Yeah, screw it. Come on, let's get it. Okay, new room. So, coins. 2 gems. So it actually ended up being worth it. Genuine lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items. Okay, so walk in closet. Lucky rabbit's, or lucky rabbit's foot. Woman's portrait. Okay. Let's see what else is there in here. What if there's a puzzle where we need to do colors and we need to get the colors from here? If that's ever the case, I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that just in case. There's an elk. Painting of elk. Swan sculpture. I think that's a swan. I think if it has like black stuff around its eyes, then it's a swan. But I'm not too sure about that. Oh, and there's a black pawn. Black pawn. Perfect. Some of these shoes are awesome. I wish I had these shoes. Oh, painting of Dogtag 10. Okay. Should be just about all there is to do in here, unless there's an item that I didn't see or notice. I think we're good. Now we can open this door. I could do that if I wanted to, but it's not really worth it. Corridor, how about that? Yeah, okay. So I think we should continue exploring over here. Hallway. Has a painting with a staircase. A painting with 4 stars with painting with 4 stars in diamond pattern. I think that this looks like an important painting, so I'm sure that there's something in there that's... Yeah, we've already seen that. This would lead to nothing. Both of these lead to nothing, but then this one gives me an extra 10 steps. So I suppose, or an extra 8 steps, I guess. So I suppose this one is alright. The wheel's a different color. It was blue last time we were in here. Okay. G bedroom. Painting with plain. Painting with graph paper. Wait a second. Oh, what's that? E. Wait. This is the same layout as... this is the same layout as the, This is the same layout as the actual house itself. Why is there a drawing of the house's layout? What? No way. Hold on. Painting of house blueprints. I'm going to take a screenshot of this, because I wonder what the E is for. Is that like a "you are here" sort of thing, or is that important? Here we got that. Yeah, the billiards room. Let me just take a screenshot of this one too. So we need to figure out a way to get into the billiard room, because apparently that has a math puzzle. Let's see here. Okay. Greetings from Reddington. I think we got everything in here that we need. I'm also pretty sure that portrait is the same as the lady in the walk-in closet. So. Okay. We're over here again. We need to go over here then. Alright, bat above canopy. Corridor. Corridor has a painting of a bat above a canopy. And of a bathtub. Are these the same paintings that were in the last, or that were here yesterday? Hold on, let me check here. Corridor. Corridor, corridor, corridor. Yes! And there was a fedora in here? Yeah, there it is. This is the... wait, how? This is the only room that hasn't changed paintings yet. Hey, Lavivis. This is the only room that where the paintings haven't changed. The paintings in every other room have changed except these. That's fishy. That's very, very fishy. Let's see here. This could be good. Let's get the chapel. Stealing my coins. Hold on, is this the same? Alright, let's see here. Broom 5, Cook 2, Pitchforks 3, Soldier 6, Brush 4, Hoe 1. And then a Chess Bishop. So, Broom 5, Cook 2, Pitchfork 3, Soldier 6, Brush 4, Hoe 1. Okay, that's the same then. This seems like a very important room, I can't lie. But I'm not quite sure what it does yet. I feel like I should be... You know what, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Uh-huh. Let's see here. Oh. We can get gems. Yeah, let's get gems. Let's see here. No paintings. I should probably write that down, that there are no paintings, because that's the first time that's ever happened either. Well, I feel like there have been paintings in here in the past. Hold on, let me check. Parlor song. Parlor all day long. Yeah, no. There was a Flan painting and a Dune painting. But weren't they? Never mind. There are paintings. What is that one up above? Is that a mountain? Parlor. Painting with mountain. Painting with P. With peas. Okay. So we get the wind-up key. Do believe this is all the same. The black box is not empty. This is the black box. That's a lie. This is the black box. So these two are lying. And this one's telling the truth. That the black box is not empty. So then it must be the black box, right? Yeah, okay. I think I was just way overthinking it the first time. Because I was like, why the middle box could not be, might not be the middle box. Did I ever write down that there's a black pawn in here? Yeah, I did. Okay. And then this room, storeroom is perfect for this, but also utility closet is rare, so decisions. You know what? Let's go for breaker box. Hey there. Off. I still don't know what that. Wait, hold on. What does that sign say? Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor plan functionality. Please call DC Power if you require assistance. DC Power. Huh. VAC indicators. What is VAC? Is that something I'm supposed to know? VAC. VAC indicators. Never mind, that was a spoiler. Okay, I just got spoiled. It's a puzzle, which I already thought it was, but I thought it also might be an acronym that I was already supposed to know. So that's kind of disappointing, that I just accidentally did that to myself. Apparently there are permanent upgrades in this. I guess that's helpful. Okay. Anyway. Util closet. VAC indicators. Indicator puzzle. Painting with, was that a car? A car? Painting with car. And a painting with a minecart. Is that the same as last time? Hold on, let me check. Utility closet, utility closet. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, it's not the same. Your brain hurts because of the puzzle? Yeah. I mean, me too. I'm sure in the future we'll get to a point where the puzzle was super obvious once we, like, get the answer. But we definitely can't solve that right now. So... okay. Here we go. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Huh. Well, this would lock me out of the day, so I gotta go passageway. Is there anything interesting in here? I don't think there is, actually. I don't think there's anything. What's this? Whoa, what? Hold on. Keycard does not appear to be powered on. I gotta waste some extra... I didn't... Okay, well now that I know how it works, I'm not gonna make that mistake again in the future. I thought turning it off would automatically open keycard doors in the future, but I was wrong, I guess. Oh, these are lights. You know what? Let's put them all on. Now we just lost like 3 steps for that. Or like 6 steps for that. Locked by electronic key. So I can't even use it anyway. Oh my god. What the hell ever, dude. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Yeesh. Okay. Archives, huh? This seems like a pretty important room. Can I open any of these drawers? No, it doesn't look like it. Seems like this could have like a puzzle in it of some sort. Painting of Ty. Archives. Painting of Ty. What? That's not how you spell Ty. Okay. Is there... What's that over there? That looks important. That looks very important. Okay. Let's see here. Oh! A key card! Yo! That's crazy. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marian Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird has been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closet living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Oh, she was the niece of Sinclair? Ah. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swimbird author never considered herself success. By Gail Hermes. Herald staff writer. I probably need to pay attention to these dates. She confided my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. So as we ran out of books we earned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince... What? Red Prince? It's like Blue Prince. Don't worry, bro. They say in order to go forward one step, you need to take 30 steps back. That's kind of fire, actually. That's kind of a fire line. Also, Red Prince as in Blue Prince, which is the name of the game. That's great. That's gotta be something, right? That might be part of a puzzle. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Blueprints but evil? For real, bro? Oh shit, there are multiple pages? Yo, what? Detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on the leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. What? Although no people has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed that widely believed by authorities to take where was it? To be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. RLCF. Interesting. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White, Walter White reference, were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold... Okay, there are so many pages here. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality, Marian Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from publisher this week. Manning and White at the press function. Who's White? Was seen at the corner, suspicious bag under the waved down a local is the third major murder? Might be murder. It is anticipate id, probably. Oh shit. Charged by the Crown. Manning was last. The trial begins on Tuesday. Expected to last up to with grand treason. Huh. No trace is discovered of Cinca Harris, Harris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marianne Marigold. Oh. Was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Miss Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Jesus, how long is this? This is the last page, but, like, that's so long. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in, okay, I'm just gonna skim this. Rooms have been historically reserved exclusively for the use of aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted. Burglars had simply vanished. How's that possible? I mean, there are a lot of jewels around the estate. Is it Sinclair who stole the jewels? Huh. Oh. Okay. Let's see here. Before we go into any new rooms, archived floor plan. Furnace. Huh. I'm kind of curious about this one, because I've been in security. Ah, there's a kitchen. Food for sale. That's fire, actually. Loker genuinely. Lose half your steps. Why? Now, why would you do that? I think I want to do this one. No, I should go into here because there's money in here. So, get this, and get this. Now we come out of here, we go into here, and hopefully we can buy something, right? How do we buy something? I also forgot to mark down the things in the storeroom. Whatever. Is it in here? Do we have to... How do we purchase food? Huh? What? Oh, okay. Banana. Damn it. Damn it. It's because of the fucking chapel that stole all my coins. If you have a boiler room. Huh. Okay, well. Kitchen. Has a painting of a crow. And a painting with a man rowing. Painting with man rowing. There we go. Why can't I just help myself to the food? This is like annoying. It's okay if that's the one room that I don't write everything down in. Alright, here we go. Archived floor plan. This would lock me in anyway, so... Then that's, do I want to take the risk or do I want to lose half my steps? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch the tiger by his toe, every hollers, let him go. Because these are both, like, this is a safe option, but it also significantly reduces the amount of rooms that I can go to beyond this point. I guess we're locked in. I screwed myself by picking the one that I couldn't see. That's so dumb. God damn it. What the hell ever did. Fine. Yeah, whatever. Fine. God! I could have just lost the steps. But no, I had to go and lock myself out of it. And here I thought it was more likely that this room had at least another entrance. That's so dumb. Items found 2. That's so annoying. I have to go walk my dogs anyway, so whatever. I'll be back. But it'll be a little bit, so I'll see you all around.